How to gain control of your time. In this video, I'm gonna actually just show you how to actually 3x your current life right now. Let's get into it. Hey class, this is Sifon with the 5th course subject. Make sure you boys and girls open up your books to the chapter of wealth. Now, we're gonna get right into this. I hope you guys are having a great year so far. We're heading into Q4. So in Q1, when you set all your goals, I hope you're still keeping up with that. You feel me? But it's never too late. Let's make use of your time wisely, okay? Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get these videos on time. Because I'm going to know. You go in the comments and start commenting, I'm going to know. Thank you guys so much for supporting a small creator like me. Just expand this movement and just share it with your friends who need this type of movement. And let's get into it, man. Let's get into the video. So it's going to be a quick little video, but I just want to explain something that you can actually apply today that will change your life forever, just like it did mine. And this is something I learned on the way on my wealth journey not too long ago, right? And it just hit me, right? And somebody told me this, right? So when it comes to prospecting, right? A person who does, let's actually translate it to basketball, okay? A person who just shoots 5 times a day in the gym, they just shoot 5 times a day, right? Compared to somebody who actually shoots 500 times in a day, right? Is actually getting better 100 times more than that person is every single day. So imagine that person who shoots 5 times compared to 500 times in one day. Imagine that across a whole year. You times that by 365 and you can understand how you can actually play with time and stretch it. I use that example for whatever you're doing. If you want to get better at a skill, if you want to get better at anything in life, you want to learn how to make more money, start diluting the time, start concentrating your time. Instead of setting goals of, hey, I'm going to just do this 5 times today. Why not do it? Why not do it 10? 2x it. Hey, I'm going to just do this 3 times. Why not 30? Because the time it takes somebody who is prospecting and putting out $50 a day, somebody who's doing $500 a day is actually learning, getting faster through that learning curve multiple times over compared to the person who's doing 500 times. And you add that up over a year, it's crazy how much what time does. And that's why I say the importance of time. You go back to my other videos, I explain that a lot. Go watch those. All right. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and click the notification button. But another part that I want to tell you is that how do you actually 3x your current life right now? So the way you 3x your life is to split up your days, into 3. Split up your days into 3 days. Split up each day into 3 sections. Your morning, you can call it breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? So the morning, afternoon, evening. Split up your days in 3 days. Live a day every single time. So whether that's, for me, it's probably like, it looks like 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. for me, right? Optimize those times. For me, the first part of my day, I read my Bible, I pray, I wake up, I work out, I take a shower, I meditate, I train, I perfect my skills, I'm reading books, all that before 10 a.m. All that before some of y'all even wake up, right? I already completed a day's worth of work, right? And so by afternoon, I'm doing my hyper-focused time where I'm actually performing, right? I'm not learning anything. I'm just performing. during the second part of my day, right? Which some of y'all, that's the only thing you guys do. You perform, you take a lot of massive action, but you don't take a lot of massive correction. You're not correcting and seeing how ways you can improve in the first part of your day. The third part of my day, I reflect, I rest, I do administrative things like check emails, maybe post some content, things like that don't take as much focus or brain power. And I do that the third part of my day. And so what that actually does is you're living three days in one day. So now imagine, let's do the numbers. 3 days in one day, you times that by 7, the days in a week, you live 21 days in 1 week. Times that by 4. Y'all do the math. Okay? That's just crazy, right? That's just astronomical. You times that month by 12. Now we're getting into ridiculous territory now, right? And this is how fast time moves, right? You spend 1 hour a day watching television. You spend 1 day scrolling. That 1 hour, you have to actually times that by 365 days. So you're spending 365 hours on nothing. Nothing that's going to actually benefit you. You can substitute that with anything that you do. Anything that's not propelling you towards you getting better or you reaching your goals is useless. And you have to cherish that time because you watch 2 hours of movies that have nothing to do with what you got going on, or you play video games for 2 hours every day. That stuff adds up, y'all. And I'm not saying to not enjoy your time. It's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be the Grinch over here. What I'm saying is that just be mindful of what is happening because that stuff adds up. And that's why people grow so fast in a year. You're like, Sifon, you grew so much in 1 year. It's because every day I spend at least 30 minutes, just 30 minutes to read the Bible and pray to God, right? And I say just 30 minutes, but those 30 minutes, you have to times that by 365 days in a year. And so you do the math, right? See how many hours I put towards my faith, how many hours I put towards learning about God, how many hours I put towards my work, all that stuff, man, you just planted seeds. So many. And then all of a sudden, now you're actually good at sales. Now you're actually good at doing hair. Now you're actually good at doing real estate. Now you're actually good at doing clothing. Now you're actually good at doing reselling. Figures. Why? Because you're using your time more wisely. You're crushing down what it takes somebody to do in 3 months into 1 month. What it takes somebody to do in 9 months into 1 month. You want to learn how to actually do what somebody does in 9 months into 1 month. Do it nine times a day. Do it 9 times more, 8 times more than the person that does it 1 time every day. And that's how you decrease your time into 1. So when you guys set goals, stop being like, in 10 years, I'm going to do. No, why not? See how you can actually do that right now. See how you actually do that. Okay, if I were to do this 10-year goal in 1 year, what will it take? What are the resources I need to have? What are the things I need to do to achieve this? What am I willing to sacrifice to do that in 1 year? And so dilute that, right? And that's how you gain control and manipulate, just play the time. Like, subscribe, y'all share this movement. I love you.